There's a house built out of stone, wooden floors, walls and window sills, tables and chairs warmed by all of the dust. This is a place where I don't feel alone. This is a place where I feel at home.
Good afternoon. Please welcome. Is it a bird? Is it a plane? No, it's George, Samuel, Alicia, Alex, and Anna.
And don't cry.
Come on in.
Your folks might understand.
Welcome to the Starwood Hotel.
Just move on up toward your destination. Though you may find from time to time.
Please welcome Gareth Stone.
Gareth has booked himself a 2-night stay at the fancy Starwood Hotel. He is on his computer to see if he's received confirmation of his booking.
Here Gareth has received an email from Starwood Hotel detailing what he has booked in an email. Although all of us may become accustomed to this, it's actually a quality tool and technique called poke-yotes, in particular preparation poke-yotes, which attempts to prepare the customer before they even enter the service environment. For example, sending a Gareth an email of everything to expect from the hotel experience. Our case study, Starwood Hotel, is a typical example of this. Being a 5-star hotel, they want to inform exactly what the customer is getting for their money. Being a pre-installed technique ensures this is met. Poke-yotes is typically used in manufacturing, but as shown before, is also used in the service environment. Another form of poke-yotes is resolution poke-yotes, which aims to improve the customer's experience if they're dissatisfied. This can be in the form of a scorecard which is pre-installed in Gareth's hotel room. Unlike preparation poke-yotes, resolution poke-yotes is filled out on exit of the hotel. The main purpose of this is to allow the hotel to measure satisfaction or dissatisfaction and change for next time.
A mystery shopper is normally used to monitor customer processing operations. They are trained personnel who pretend to be a member of public, use the service or buy a product and then report to the Standard of Service Head Office. They usually have a precisely laid out procedure and use a standard form to report observations. They may measure cleanliness of a room in a hotel or in a restaurant. The temperature of the food may be measured.
In our case, Gareth is a mystery shopper, using all the facilities he can. He's admiring the photos, using the hi-fi system, using the entertainment, such as table football, and playing the guitar. Or having a relaxing, candlelit bath and a nap.
The definition of a quality audit is the periodic, independent and documented examination and verification of activities, records, processes and other elements of a quality system to determine their conformity with the requirements of a quality standard. The ISO 8402-1986 standard defines quality as the totality of features and characteristics of a product or service that bears its ability to satisfy stated or implied needs. If Starwood Hotel receives a negative review on a quality audit, then the demand for their service may decrease because the customer's trust will be lost in the hotel's quality. An audit is the check of quality control. It is a periodic, usually every 6 months, on-site verification by a certification authority to ascertain whether or not a documented quality system is being effectively implicated. Using quality audits, it allowed Starwood Hotels to maintain its luxury brand by standardising quality across the 1,180 hotels and resorts they lead. And by having mystery shoppers and external quality auditors every 6 months, it means that they have a way of making sure that their service is not only compliant with industry standards, but above customer satisfaction.
Starwood Hotels have many shared values. One of these is to go the extra step by taking actions that build lasting connections and loyalty in order to keep customers satisfied. The Google definition for customer satisfaction is a marketing term that measures how products or services supplied by a company meet or surpass the customer's expectations. Customer satisfaction comes in many forms in the hotel industry, whether that's receiving an excellent meal, superb customer service such as encouragement in the gym. Oops. Or simply having a comfortable room to stay in for the night. There are 3 elements involved, and these include expectations, quality and price. Starwood Hotels thrive to keep their standards high, and within the hotel industry, many individual companies and some industries monitor customer satisfaction on a continual basis. It is important to consider both the outlooks of customer and organisation. Michael Johnson and Anders Gustafsson of the University of Michigan Business School created a model called the lens of the customer, which focuses on both the customer and organisation and how their priorities and outlooks vary. In this case, the lens of the organisation looks at people, processes, products through the lens of a telescope, and the lens of the customer, outcomes, benefits, results through the lens of the eye. Having a direct and indirect outlook on what is required in customer satisfaction is important not only to tick boxes but also establish long, loyal relationships between customer and organisation.
Six Sigma, as defined by Jones and Robinson, is a disciplined methodology which uses data and statistical analysis to measure and improve a company's operational performance by identifying and eliminating defects in the process. It originated in the 1980s and was developed with Motorola. The name Six Sigma derives from the statistical term used to describe 3 standard deviations from the mean. It's the idea that the 99.9966% of products manufactured are expected to be free of defects. In other words, there would only be 3.4 defects per million. This represents the idea of 0 defects, as proposed by Phil Crosby. This is achieved by Six Sigma's fully integrated principles and practices which are supported by a specific organisational approach of quality, champions and implementers. These are named after martial arts rankings, for example Green Belt and Black Belt. At Starwood, managers and employees trained in Six Sigma work at all levels within the organisation, such as in hotels, area management, divisions and corporate head office. Green Belts have full-time job positions and spend a proportion of their time working on Six Sigma projects. When Starwood first introduced the programme, it sent black belts to every one of its hotels with the specific task of introducing the initiative to the workforce, training some employees to be green belts and identify improvement projects. By 2010, all hotels had a Six Sigma led by a black belt. In Starwood, Master Black Belts, the next level up in the Six Sigma hierarchy, work full-time overseeing a portfolio of different projects in the area. Some Black Belts and Master Belts are recruited with no previous experience of the hotel industry. This means they are able to look at hotel processes with fresh eyes and are able to bring new ideas to the company. In 2009, Starwood was named the #1 best place to work for Six Sigma practitioners by Six Sigma magazine. An example of a Six Sigma project is one conducted in 2014 to improve employee safety and reduce the claims for compensation. A Six Sigma team analysed the incidents of accidents and conducted root cause analysis to identify why these occurred. It was found
that slips and falls were the main type of accident, whilst housekeeping staff had particular problems with back strains due to lifting. Many improvements were made to address these issues. As a result, the accident rate went from 12 to 2 for every 200,000 work hours.
Thanks for watching. We hope you enjoyed it. Now please play our quiz game based on the theory.
Thank you, and good night!